What is up, everybody? How you doing? Today we're going to be talking about, should I jump into another opportunity? My name is Pedro, and I have more than 50 million views around social media, on top of the fact of 100 appointments set with my clients, and on top of that, a Grammy with our business. And today I want us to talk about something that happens a lot, especially to the people that I love, and myself included. But let's get into it. So it's literally shiny object syndrome. Like, shiny object syndrome comes from a place when you're dissatisfied with the results of your current business, if you're an SMMA owner, because of the fact that you think that there's something better, like the grass is greener, like there's just a better opportunity on the other side. But then the question that I ask to you is, why not just double down on your current SMMA? Why not just do that? And usually the question that I ask the people, whether it be a business owner or an SMMA owner overall, they're like, because it would be painful, or like, this, that, and whatever. Like, I just don't know what to do. And then it's like, the next thing that comes out of their mouths, or at least SMMA owners, right, is the real business that they actually started, or at least the one that they didn't know that they were getting into. You know what I'm saying? And I guess my reply to that is that in business, at least in SMMA, you have to be scrappy. And that's literally before you get a result. Like, you have to be so scrappy and just literally start messy whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, you don't have a leg to stand on. If you don't have a leg to stand on, what are you doing? Falling, right? So then my thing is just that, like, if you can't realize the opportunity with something that you're doing, maybe you just haven't put enough effort into it. Maybe you haven't doubled down into your business. It's like, I talk to people all the time, especially SMMA owners, and they're just like, yeah, I make $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month with SMMA, this, that, and whatever. And it's just like, cool. Awesome. Why don't you double down into that and then, literally double your net profit? Why not? And they'll be like, oh, but I heard about like Airbnb, Airbnb arbitrage, or whatever the heck, is the new thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just remember Airbnb being like a super huge thing. Now it's like AI automations. Whoa. It's just like, why not just do AI automations in your SMMA? And then just upsell people based upon that value proposition, right? It's like, why not just do that? And the same thing, it's like everybody sounds like an anime character. You're like, I don't know if that's going to work. It's like, it's kind of crazy, right? So, but what people don't realize is that, like, because you have to be scrappy in an SMMA, especially when you don't have a leg to stand on, you have to try different stuff, like a lot of different stuff, in order to make a result happen. But don't sit here and think that nothing's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you will get traction. And it's kind of a counterintuitive, to be like just all over the place and trying to look for other opportunities that will give you a result that you're looking for. Just know that every single business has that sort of strife. Every single business has a sort of problem that will give you the same, if not more, stress. So why not just stick with what you have that's already working and then just double down on it? The only way that you'll be able to get past initial traction, like once you start to get a result and you start to plateau, because that's what happens, because most business owners are like, oh man, I'm making 10K a month. I don't know. I should maybe like switch to something else. And it's like, you have to literally generate something all over again to get back to 10K again. That's crazy. Just double down on whatever you got, you know what I'm saying? Unless you literally have a business proposition you can't let go of, you know what I'm saying? But the only way to get past plateauing overall is just having a BHAG. So what is a BHAG? It's essentially a big, hairy, audacious goal. And I don't know where I got this from. I think it might have been from Seth Godin, the marketer. Shout out to Seth Godin. It might have been This Is Marketing, or All Marketers Are Storytellers, or Liars, or whatever. And he was talking about, like, there are seldom companies that succeed if they do not have a big, hairy, audacious goal. Like literally just a monstrous problem that they're trying to solve on a consistent basis. And without that, to be quite honest, I don't think you can get past like even 10K a month, respectfully. And make sure, like, if you're getting value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to the video. It actually helps out the channel a lot. I really appreciate you. But getting back into the video, once you have the big, hairy, audacious goal, that's where the work lies. Like that's literally where it lies. Because the work really is just like a concrete slab, right? Or a marble slab, let's say. And you're the artist. You're there, like, picking away, like, every so slightly. And your job as the SMMA owner is to chip away little by little every single day to allow yourself to grow into your goals, or let that piece of marble grow into something beautiful, right? But it's not going to take 6 months. It can, depending on how hard you're willing to work, but it's not going to take 30 days. You know what I'm saying? It might take a year or 2 years. And that's okay. You know what I mean? You just have to be patient. Like, shout out to Gary Vee. You have to be patient with your results. You know what I mean? For yourself, not necessarily for your clients, but like for yourself. It's like, I want to be making this amount of money, this, and I want to be able to make money as fast as possible. It's like, it's so useless. It's like wasted energy. The amount of wasted effort of wondering what else could, like, the amount of wasted effort that you have with wondering what else you could be doing is like being married versus being single. You know, I'm not married. I don't plan to get married in the next couple of years. But when you're single, as a man, you're basically thinking about the idea of chasing tail, spinning plates if you're into pickup, and all of your attention goes to possibilities. And just think for a second, like, how much time that takes out of your freaking day. Like, you're texting people, you're sending a witty quote on Snapchat, you're sending a DM to this girl that you're trying to say what's up to. You see this person, literally in person, like a real life person at a party or something, and you try to get her number, but then the thing that you say doesn't come out right, and you just sound stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then next thing you know, you have 2 messages coming in from girls that you literally went on a date with, which are like 6s or 5s or people that you're not necessarily interested into. And it's kind of crazy. It's really chaotic. But then, you know, as a follower of Christ, you get married, you know what I'm saying? And you get more of your time back if you find the right person. If you don't, it also becomes like a really chaotic situation, you know, like divorce and all this other stuff. But I digress. The main point is that you want to make sure that you're laser focused on whatever it is that you're doing right now, with doubling down into what you already have been doing to make your service the best it could possibly be, so that way you can out-earn and outperform everybody in your industry. And that takes time. It will not happen overnight, and that's fine. I can remember the nights where I was thinking, like, when am I going to make $10,000 a month? You know, when am I going to make $20,000 a month? Like this, that, and the third. That feeling never goes away, especially when you have a huge problem that you're trying to solve, which I think is amazing. So then why not give yourself the opportunity to be that artist? Why not give yourself to literally have that opportunity to be the person to chip away every single day? It's like, oh, there's a little crack. I now have to go fix that. You know, oh, no, I have to start from this side. It's like, because this is where it seems like strategically possible. Oh, no, like literally I have to make sure that I get the eyes right in that statue. It's like, oh, no, I have to make sure that like the the cheeks, no, I'm playing. I'm just playing. But literally the intricate details of that bust, I guess, if you would say, or essentially the statue. How are they going to come about? With all these things that I mentioned before, like literally patience and your due diligence in order to make that business possible, especially as an SMMA owner. So I would suggest just double down onto your current company and take it to the moon, as big as you possibly want to. And if there's an opportunity that you want to invest in the future, use that SMMA as your investment vehicle to get capital in order to invest in something else. But don't let go of the business that's already working. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe because it literally helps out the channel, and we put videos out like this every single week and you don't want to miss them. Otherwise, if you want more one-on-one help, obviously, you could definitely click the first link in the description so you can get into our current SMMA mastermind workshop that we're basically putting together, literally with a course, and it'd be super helpful for you if you're an SMMA owner. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.